I know for me, at times in my life, I talk about the problem as Christians is complacency, but for me, for sure, definitely, I definitely went through the motions and at times find myself doing that too. I grew up in a Christian home, which was such a blessing. I learned the faith. My parents were strong believers and they taught me the faith and I was so glad and they planted great seeds in me. But when I went off to college, my faith was really challenged. The winds came and the storms blew and the house of my faith was not built on solid rock. It did not have a deep foundation and it crumbled pretty quickly. I submitted to the challenges and my life was no different than the world around me. I would go to church on Sunday, every Sunday. I haven't missed a Sunday service in my entire life. I went to church on Sunday throughout college. I would pray at night. I would pray before meals. But other than that, my life looked no different than the environment that I was in, right? My faith didn't have that strong foundation. Fortunately, the Lord kept pulling at my heart and calling me closer and calling me closer. But it wasn't until I let God into all of my life, every single area. And now, I ask you guys out there tonight, are there some areas in your life that you want to hold on to, that you don't want to let God into? And I know for me, there are definitely some areas. And it wasn't until I let him into all of my life and let him take over my life, because I wasn't happy. I wasn't happy living in a contradiction, living a hypocritical life. And, if God is not the Lord of all, if he's not the Lord of everything, then he's not the Lord at all. So I encourage you, and if some of you are in that same position where I found myself in college, where you are holding on to some areas of your life, not turning it over completely to God. Maybe it's your relationships. Maybe it's some struggles, some addictions. Maybe it's pornography. Maybe it's some drugs or alcohol, whatever it might be. We need to open it all up to God and embrace the faith fully and put on our jersey of the faith, because I was kind of going through the motions. I didn't put on my jersey. See, because I can go down to the Chapel Hills Mall here. I can go to the sports store and I can get a LeBron James jersey, right? I can even put on that jersey and head over to Cleveland and step on the basketball court. And even if I'm wearing a James jersey and I'm on the basketball court, people are going to know that I am not LeBron James, right? Because he's a little bit taller than me and a little bit darker complexion. He's a little bit better than me at basketball, makes more money. If LeBron James and I were to play one-on-one basketball, he would probably win like 8 out of 10 times. I'm not LeBron James. Seriously, he's pretty good. So I'm not fooling anybody. I'm not fooling anyone in the stands there. I'm not LeBron James, and I'm not fooling God when I do not put on my jersey and wear my faith proudly and boldly and let him into all areas of my life. So when I did that, his grace and his mercy began to flow through me, and I surrendered, and it really transformed my life.